You are listening to Radio New Music on WBCQ's Radio Angela Shortwave.
May I contemplate, you know, my son, White Bull's newfound name, called himself Long Time John. His mama said, you fool, Indian girl from our roots, see you like a tree that's cut, that's left to root. Won't you see my face when the moon comes out? I feel your presence all over. Say our lights always shine. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. See that blue patch there, where the wall is broken down? Had you peeps just learned to get their car to slow down? Rudy comes to church, he kneels down for hours, then he looks at the girls, he says Jesus understands. Won't you see my face when the moon comes out? I feel your presence all over. Say our lights always shine. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. My sister Caroline, she's wise. She brings us wine when she lies. My brother Valentine, he's in love, and he cries every time he says goodbye. Won't you see my face when the moon comes out? I feel your presence all over. Say our lights always shine. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light in the night always shines. You know your light. You know your light. You know your light. You know your light.
Always original Radio New Music.
What a tangled web you weave when you're lying, you deceive. So selfishly you spend your lies, so those you tell will sympathize. Don't care who's hurt by what you say, as long as you can get your way. By betting those pretty little eyes, telling those pretty little lies. I see it.
Pretty Little Eyes, telling pretty little lies. Hey, that's the band Crash Anyway out of Grand Isle, Nebraska, featuring Jennifer Hescock and Ray Nally. Jennifer wrote that song, but she also appears on vocals, keyboard, and guitar. Ray is also on guitar and drums. And we started that set, first song tonight, was Always Shine by Remy de la Roque, originally from Paris, France, who now lives and performs in New York City. And that's from his brand new album just released called Star Code. And if you'd like more information on Remy or Crash Anyway, or any of the artists you hear on tonight's show, go to our website, radionewmusic.com. Right in the middle of the page, there's a link called Artist Links Radio Log. Click on that, you'll find information on every artist on tonight's show. That's radionewmusic.com. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm your host, Radio Randy. What is Radio New Music? It is exclusively all original music by all original artists. There's no makeovers, no cover songs, just the newest music first. Great musicians, talented musicians playing their own stuff, always original. That's Radio New Music. And coming up tonight, we have some music from literally all over the world. We're going to talk a little bit more about our Texan Shortwave Radio giveaway. And we have a new segment, a Listeners Club segment coming up. Some of you I know have a great idea for a radio show. You should be on the air. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. If it's a cultural, music, entertainment show, that would be great right here on Radio Angela. If you have political talk, sports, news, religion, really the sky's the limit. Whatever you want to do, they have other stations, other frequencies with formats for that stuff too. Airtime is available right now. For more information, go to their website, WBCQ.com. You'll find their phone number, their snail mail, their email, their Facebook link. It's all there. WBCQ.com. That's WBCQ.com. Let's jump back to the music right now.
Step off if it cracks your ear out. Can't to go on my groove loud. There's some point to be made to block too. So let him go, the grass must be all night long. Can't stop my celebration. Wake the Lord, baby, wake the Lord, baby, wake the Lord tonight. Catch a horny crowd out sinking the moon, and you're moaning alone, nobody else to come. I say, I don't wanna be estimated. To break those loving blue by letting funk go stream my phone. I don't wanna be estimated time after time. Wake the Lord,
Always original radio, new music.
Voices, I think I can hear some voices deep in my head, some noises making me mad. Say whatever you want to say, say whatever you wanna do. You don't care anymore. You don't care anymore. You don't. For sake of love, my soul breaking through. How did you know the gates of heaven closing to for me and you? Desire burning us like fire. You're telling me you're fine. I know you're lying. Phases going through some places, so many changes. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. I don't. For sake of love, my soul will break in two. How did you know the gates of heaven closing to for me and you? No exit, no exit, no exit out there. There's no way out now. There's no way out. There's no way out now. No way. There's no way out now. There's no way out. There's no way out now. No way. No way out. No way. No way out. No way. No way. For the sake of love, my soul will break in two. How did you know the gates of heaven closing to for me and you? No way out. No way out. No
Try to walk a mile in a working man's shoes. Every dollar that you earn, 50 cents you lose. Ain't that true? What's a man to do? Slave and sweat just to make ends meet. Can't afford to drive if I wanna eat. Ain't that true? What can we do? All this talk about bailing out. Who's gonna save me if I fall in? It doesn't pay to be a little man, doing everything we can just to have a place to sleep. Why does it hurt to be a normal Joe? Don't we matter anymore? Politicians on the news. Listen to my heart's version of the working man's blues. Prices going up and my paycheck's flat. Hard to
to keep those bill collectors off my back. Ain't that true? What's a man to do? Times are tough and the money's tight. Every day I got to pray just to see the light. Ain't that true? Oh, so true. It doesn't pay to be a little man, doing everything we can just to have a place to sleep. Why does it hurt to be a normal Joe? Don't we matter anymore? Politicians on the news. Listen to my heart's version of the working man's blues. All this talk about bailing out, who's gonna save me if I fall in? The only thing that we can count on now is the love of family and friends. It's the only thing that matters in the end. Why does it hurt to be a normal Joe? Don't we matter anymore? Politicians on the news. Listen to my heart's version of the working man's blues.
All right, Ganja Granny, because she knows your buzz won't wait. That was the Florida-based band Raisin Jane. Before that, we heard The Working Man's Blues, a great song for today's times, by Juke Johnson. Now, Juke has written thousands of songs, traveled cross-country, worked with producers from Nashville to L.A., and in 2018 won Best Modern Country Song at the World Songwriting Awards. Juke Johnson. Second song in that set was a band from the UK, Love Scandal, with their song Gates of Heaven. Kate Sensi on vocals and guitar is also the band's founder. And we started that first song, with an artist from the Ukraine. Now, I don't speak Ukrainian or understand the Cyrillic alphabet. He's from Kharkov, which is in the battle zone. It's been in the news a lot. His westernized name is Roy Crank, and the song is Wake the Lord. And that's from his new album, Tiny Picks. Roy Crank from Kharkiv in the Ukraine. If you want more information on Roy's music or any of the artists you hear on tonight's show, visit our website at radionewmusic.com. Hey, one quick correction. I said the name of that album, the title of that album was Tiny Picks. It's The Tiny Picks. All right, up next, we don't get a lot of classical or light classical modern composition sent in. This is something a little different for us, so I'll have more information for you in 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Wow, beautiful piece of music. Bravo to composer Ken Richard of California, pianist and composer. That's his composition Minuteman Muse. And no, it's not related to the Minuteman missile or to the Minutemen of American colonial times. I'll give you a little hint, though. It was inspired at the time of a hockey event that he was attending. If you'd like to learn more about Ken Richards' music and hear more of his music, check out our website at radionewmusic.com. And hey, if you like classical music, I want to invite you to tune in on Sunday evenings here at Radio Angela, 5130, for a 2-hour show called Concert Hall. They play full concerts, concertos, opera pieces. It's a long-form show, so you can just turn the radio on, sit back, and enjoy the music. That's Concert Hall at 10 p.m., on Radio Angela, 5130 kHz, Sunday evenings.
And I will not care. Tell me you're mine and I will not be there. Tell me your love will hold so strong. Look twice and look again, I'm gone. Is all gone home. Nowhere to roam, I know that I must go. Now's the time to take me in. Now's the time that we begin.
You're listening to the Radio New Music Show on WBCQ's Radio Angela, 5130 kHz International Shortwave. Coming up in the next few breaks, we'll have information about our new Listeners Club and the Texan PL 330 Shortwave radio giveaway. But first, more music.
I hear a heartbeat. Just take a deep breath. The sky was orange when I dreamed you left. Was it so quiet? Home doesn't look the same. I just wanna be with you and not slipping away. Things like an old man does. But when everything is still, I still remember who I was. We're all stuck in space. Just take a walk at night. I thought I lost you, but there's still time to change your mind. I'm forgetting things like an old man does.
always original, Radio New Music.
I know I'm not rich, but man, I'm living life just like I am. Don't expect you to understand. Pleasures make me feel good. If you're stressing, take a moment, keep it simple. Always try to keep yourself true. Keep them guessing, but you know that you will pull through. If I've got 1 second, I'll always count my blessings. I'm chasing that feeling of being free. I know I'm not rich, but man, I'm living life just like I am. Don't expect you to understand the thrill of a life unplanned, but I am growing and devoting everything to my dreams. 'Cause there's no knowing where we're blowing, so I'll focus on me. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alive and breathe in my reality. I'll survive and face this world in front of me. If I've got 1 second, I'll always count my blessings. I'm chasing that feeling of being free. Oh, I know I'm not rich, but man, I'm living life just like I am. Don't expect you to understand. I know I'm not rich, but man, I'm living life just like I am. Don't expect you to understand the thrill of a life unplanned, but I am growing and devoting everything to my dreams. 'Cause there's no knowing where we're blowing, so I'll focus on me. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. I know I'm not rich, but man, I know I'm not rich, but man, I know I'm not rich, but man.
At the top of that set was Shedrick from Devizes, England, with his song Standing Alone. That's from his Fuel Light Roulette LP. Second song in that set was Brian Cruzan, a Memphis, Tennessee-based songwriter, with his song Remember Who I Was. Last song in that set was Kitty Ray, a singer-songwriter from Australia, with her just-released single, Rich. If you'd like more information about Kitty, Brian, or Shedrick's music, or any of the music you hear on tonight's show, go to our website at radionewmusic.com. Okay, as promised, our new segment, the Calling DX Listeners Club. This is where I'll choose a listener's email, snail mail, Facebook message at random, read it over the air, and that listener will win our monthly club prize. We have the coolest prize closet in shortwave radio, so don't miss out. Tonight's Calling DX Club listener is Ronnie Baker, who writes us from Defiance, Ohio. He says, I'm fairly new to shortwave listening and just happened to see a post on Facebook about your show. Are you on other times? How can I find other programs to listen to on shortwave? Thanks for writing, Ronnie. While our show only airs on the fourth Wednesday of every month, right here on Radio Angela at 10 p.m. Eastern U.S. every night, they have the most interesting mix of music in programs, from Sean Welsh's Canadian Content, David Pakula's Far Out East, William Tilford's Isle of Music. Heck, there's radio drama with the Tom Call Theater. There's even poetry. And right after my show tonight is another really cool program, Finfolk, and I'll be tuned into that. For the second part of your question, how can I find other programs to listen to on shortwave? I'll tell you what, we're going to take a really quick one-song music break, And when we return, I'm going to give you 5. That's right, 5 free shortwave resources, plus one more that only costs a little bit, but it's worth it. Might want to get a pen and paper handy.
Fast phrases we both regret, said things we can't forget. Sideline more than we've ever known. I want you more than I've ever shown. Love me more, no in-betweens. Take it to the edge, come with me. We won't crash, we touch down. We won't break up with the side of small town. Switch it up for a social thrill. We know it more than you ever will. Fast pace on through the end zone. We want it more for you at home. Love me more, no in between. Take it to the edge, come with me. We won't crash, we touch down. We won't break up with the side of small town. No war and selfless moments, that's from up high, don't you know it? Feel the ground shake beneath the cleats. We do it for those jerseys in the seats. Yeah, love me more, no in-betweens. Take it to the edge, come with me. We won't crash, we touch down. We won't break up with a side of small town. Yeah, love me more, no in-betweens. Take it to the edge, come with me. We won't crash, we touch down. We won't break up with the side of small town.
Now, there's a side of small town in all of us, and that was Side of Small Town, written by Haley Verrill from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Haley co-wrote Side of Small Town with Angela Siracusa, and the single was produced by Dan Stobbs of MNOW Records. For more information on Haley's music, check out our website at radionewmusic.com. Okay, back to the second part of Ronnie's question. How can I find other programs to listen to on shortwave? Well, here's 5 free shortwave resources, plus one that does cost just a little bit. The first 4 are some specific Facebook groups. Now, I know Facebook has a lot of great shortwave groups, but these are the 4 that I most frequently use for sharing DX and program loggings. Shortwave radio station listening, HF Underground, Shortwave Radio Listeners Appreciation, and the Extreme Shortwave Listening Group. Now, I'll post links to all those on our website, and there's probably others that I just don't know about. So if you guys are listening out there and you have some suggestions, please send them in, and we will add them to the list after we check them out. Another great free resource is Glenn Hauser's World of Radio program, which is broadcast on various radio stations, including right here on Radio Angela 5130, plus other WBCQ frequencies. You can even listen online at his website, worldofradio.com. Finally, there's one last shortwave resource that does cost a little bit, but it's easily worth it, and that's Spectrum Monitor magazine. They cover everything from shortwave listening, utility, military comms, ham radio, longwave, broadcast band, VHF, just about everything from DC to daylight. This is not a commercial for them. In fact, I'm a paying subscriber to Spectrum Monitor, and it's worth every penny. Check them out at spectrummonitor.com. Ronnie, you are our very first winner here at the Calling DX Listeners Club, and we're sending you this month's prize, which is a brand new copy. It's a great book. It's Pirate Radio, an Illustrated History, or your choice, an ARRL publication, Receiving Antennas for the Radio Amateur. We'll throw in a few small things from the prize closet, too, and thanks again for writing us. That's this month's Calling DX Listeners Club. Remember, write in for your chance to win.
Sometimes when I'm dancing with my tappy feet, I've had enough of those fools in London. They won't tell me what I can say. I've had enough of those fools in London. Tell them get out of my way. Sometimes when I'm dancing with my tappy feet, I can hear you dancing and I feel my life's complete. What a day, 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 what a day. I've had enough of the Charleston. Charleston's yesterday. I've had enough of the Charleston. Charleston's A-okay. Sometimes when I'm dancing with my tappy feet, I can hear you dancing and I feel my life's complete. What a day, what a day, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Sometimes when I'm dancing with my tappy feet, I can hear you dancing and I feel my life's complete. Down, 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 down. What a day, 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 what a day.
Always original, this is Radio New Music on WBCQ's Radio Angela Shortwave.
Let's break on through, don't hesitate. Confront the labyrinth, open the gate. Just use this rope and hold, just tie it tight. Let's check the engines, cause we're taking flight. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Infinitely, we are choosing doors. We need safe passage to the furthest shore. Perception cleansed and we're finally there. Let's catch the crystal ships, there's no time to spare. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Let's break on through. Let's break on through. Let's break on through. Let's break on through. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side. Yeah, 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 we're crossing over to the other side.
We started that set with the McSweeney Kings from London, England with the song What a Day, and that's from their album Man in the Moon. Right after that, we heard Frank Schultz from Germany with his new song, I Want to Dance with You. He's got a great YouTube video for that song. And the last song in that set was Other Side by Michael Bott, a Philadelphia-based singer-songwriter. Hey, just a quick reminder, we're giving away a brand new Texan PL380 shortwave receiver with single sideband. All you have to do is send in a reception report for your chance to win. Full details on our website. Okay, time for one last song, Knives and Guns and Bombs by Douglas DeJoe.
Well, I wonder if Jesus were here today, if he'd be packing a pistol in his robe. Would he take the time to light the way or lock his doors and just stay home? Would he dial up his cell phone to Moses and give him a little heads-up advice? Next visit, make room in your sandals, old boy, to stash a couple lethal knives. Would he email his old friend Mohammed and tell him everything on this earth's gone wrong? Forget about raising man's consciousness, start raising money for building bombs. 'Cause every single thing they ever taught us, we've forgotten or we've chosen to ignore. And the holy books that each of them have left us are now the manuals for a holy war. But if we remember, they insisted love's the answer, and not a single soul on earth should give that up. till Jesus, Moses, and Mohammed come back with knives and guns and bombs. We were born to a world filled with gifts, by design more than enough for everyone. But all we could figure out to do with it was to conquer and divide it all up. We argued about whose God was the right one, fought wars to make the pagans understand, and each side points a finger at all the other ones, but we all got blood on our hands. 'Cause every single thing they ever taught us, we've forgotten or we've chosen to ignore. And the holy books that each of them have left us are now the manuals for a holy war. But if we remember, they insisted love's the answer, not a single soul on earth should give that up, till Jesus, Moses, and Mohammed come back with knives and guns and bombs. Us, we've forgotten or we've chosen to ignore. And the holy books that each of them have left us are now the manuals for a holy war. But if we remember, they insisted love's the answer, not a single soul on earth should give that up, till Jesus, Moses, and Mohammed come back with knives and guns and bombs. Till Jesus, Moses, and Mohammed come back with knives and guns and bombs.
Always original radio, new music.